So I already have two of the title screen stars, being of course defeating the story's final boss, which I did on stream, and the green one for defeating the real base in the World 3 area, which I did during my journey to get hub style. And so the red star is complete the 250 chips in the library. Purple star, complete 10 secret chips in the library. These secret chips can only be obtained in network duels, so I guess I'm gonna need somebody to help me out with that who has this game on PC. We can kind of figure that out. Kind of annoying that that is required unless it is a patch card thing. It's kind of weird having the background music not be on, but yeah, no. Because the download chips are very limited on this. And then complete program advance in the library. I haven't looked at my library in this game in a while. I am extremely close to the red star, in fact. And this game doesn't split mega chips from normal chips either. This isn't shuffled. Hold up. Yeah, that's an F-03. I've got like so many tabs open right now. I can close out of Steam probably. Just get that out of the way. Alright, so I have 30 chips that I'm missing. Tree Bomb 2 and 3. Whatever this is. Quake 3. Whatever's between here. Quad Needle? I don't know what it would be called. Whatever's in between here. Let me look at the mega chips first. Manipulating your HPs to get certain codes. That's a good point for like the program advances, you mean? Because that's going to be the most annoying part about this. Yeah, for the PAs are going to be obnoxious. Let's see, let me check mega chips real quick, or like Navi chips, because I have almost all of them. There are some that I skipped. Like I got most of these while I was going for hub style. Yeah, Napalm Man 2, Planet Man 2. Alright, let me pull up the library real quick. BN2 chip library. I like using the wiki for this as a good list, and then I like using Rock Band EXE Zone for the locations. So let's start down, all the way down here, 250. Oh. So 249 and 250 are from base deluxe is what it looks like. Okay, I didn't realize that there was a V2 and V3 form of base. Like chip-wise, I mean. So let's see. Chip trader. No, I want library chips. In that case, maybe I do just start from the top. But let me rearrange my tabs real quick, because I've got too much going on. This here. Move this here. Okay, that way I can see chat at the same time. This is why it would be nice to have 3 monitors. But maybe that's a bit overkill. Okay, so what's the first chip that I'm missing? Tree Bomb 2 and 3. So Control F, Tree Bomb. No, I don't want Chip Trader. I want the actual location. Marine Harbor. Wait, traders. Oh, I see. I could get it from a Chip Trader, but I'd rather avoid that if possible. Why is this one so less detailed than the later ones, though? Like for the other games, it has like drop tables and shit. Like for BN4, when I was doing that one. Or no, maybe no. You know what? I know I need to pull up enemy locations because it's not. It's like a separate page on Rockman EXE Zone, enemies in BN2. So what I would do is I would see like Tree Bomb 2, you need to kill a Killweed at certain ranks. And so then I look up Killweed. Yeah, because Kill Plant, Killweed. Under Kodo. Undernet 5 is for the third one, okay. Is this something that... I feel like I should make a spreadsheet or something to make sure I'm not doubling back to areas that I don't need to go to, you know? But maybe what I do is I go to under... fuck it, whatever. Now, the only shitty thing is I don't... This feels so wrong without the actual Marine Harbor music, but... Maybe if I crank up the... The only shitty thing is I had these maps like fucking memorized. And now I'm gonna have to figure out how to get everywhere again. Under Kodo? Was that... Isn't Under Kodo this area? Yes, so this is Under Kodo. Also, we're rocking hub style, by the way, which is super sick. I actually get to use it. My folder is looking somewhat degenerate, sorta. Just like abusing, Why do I have the Aquas, though? Why do I have Aqua 40? I think this was when I was using Freeze Man for, what's it called? Base is pretty good here, just in general. Protoman 3. That feels a little bit loud to me. Where the hell did this come from? The fuck? Yeah, I wish something like Hub Style was in BN3 as well. Element Ball Chips. I'm kind of anticipating this being a grind in general, so I'm not like in a huge rush. How is Planet Man V3? Planet smashes an enemy, I haven't tried it. Planet laser shooting coffin, etc. See, when you get the laser, it's good. When you get the other shit, it's not. I don't know what influences that or not, but... Quickman 3... I say we just throw another Toadman 3 in here. Over the Aqua. Wait, how many Navi chips can I have? Hold up. God damn. No R synergy. Why is this in here? That looks a little bit better. Guardian's just kind of good in general, but if I can throw another Toadman, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The Toadman spam is real. Okay. So we're looking for Killweeds. The only shitty thing is, like, I don't know which other chips I might be missing. This feels very wrong. I might actually turn the actual music on again. I thought it would be cool to have the background music going, but it's too weird. It's too weird. When I get around to streaming Monster Hunter Wilds, once that comes out, that'll be a different story. Where did my other tab go? What the fuck? Oh, I have these separated? Why? Battleship locations, enemy locations. Is there... I'm guessing the audio just turns off regardless, because Borderless would be the one that would allow it to continue playing, but... I want to say Guardian came in clutch for certain viruses, or for a certain virus. That'll keep that around then. Oh, Killweed. Okay, so what do I need for this? I need... I mean, I guess like an S. Just like as high of a rank as I possibly can get, right? That's usually how it goes. It seems good to me. It seems pretty good to me. Goodbye. Any plots for the Battle Network games I would rewrite? Oh, I've got a shit ton of cash. How many lock enemies do I have? Oh! Sick. As far as oh, this is actually really good. As far as rewriting any Battle Network games, I would say, dude, this is so nasty. Pretty much the last 3, I think, could use some rewrites for sure. I do have that in my video brainstorm, is rewriting BN4, 5, and 6. Hey, there we go. There's one. One down, 29 to go. Well, I know it's already Tree Bomb 3. So Tree Bomb 3 is from a Kill Fleur, which is Undernet 5, I believe, right? Yeah, Undernet 5. So, it was good, Space Cowboy. Let's, yeah, I've got some sneak runs. God, I used to have this shit memorized like the back of my hand when I was going for hub style. I went the wrong way. Oh wait, my HP is like dog shit right now because of hub style. So sneak runs are actually going to be kind of shit. Or I could just turn off hub style while I'm exploring, but it's like... Yeah, I'd have to rebuild my full... whatever. That's great. Well, maybe I need the Dominator chip. It's possible. Yeah, who needs Buster Max when you got base with a million with a million chip buff chips? See, Crush Shield or Cross Shield might have been... No, I already had it. Well, it was worth a shot. I think, isn't it this? Also, Untraps might be good if we're going to under 5. Do I have? No Untraps. This is the wrong way, too. Shit. Dude, I swear I used to be good at this game. I swear. Yeah, okay, it was super simple and I was making it complicated. Lock enemies all used up, that's fine. I guess I'm just gonna save as I get these chips. I think it's this way. Yeah, I did think it would be cool to have the playlists going, but check for the curse PA. I'm thinking this is the wrong way also. Oh shit, wait a second. Okay, I got him. I was like, wait, I can't slide back though. I'm thinking for PAs, we might do that the next stream. Like this stream, let's focus on just getting the chips. Perhaps. Just in case it takes longer than I expect. Because I am gonna have to find, what was it, Napalm Man and Planet Man? I need their V2s. Because I just like, I said fuck this, and where the hell the fuck? I said fuck this encounter rate, and then this is just straight up the wrong way, isn't it? What's it called? I used the gospel chips to help kill them because I was sick of trying to get them to show up. So I ended up getting their V3s before their V2s, because I didn't get very much practice on them. What do you think about Battle Network taking the Pokemon route, with each Battle Network game having a new protagonist? I mean, I guess it depends, because I'm running around in circles. I need to get my shit together, but I already have Invis 3. I mean, I'd be down for pretty much anything. Can I not get... No, I just took the wrong path. I'd be down for pretty much anything when it comes to a Battle Network or a new Mega Man RPG. That's right, it's this way. Let me take the stairs up to the orange path. Yeah, the V2s can be tricky, for sure. But if I'm remembering, like, based on my experience with BN1 chip farming, I would say... Oh, that's a nice drop. Based on my experience with BN1, I would say that... Can't you just take a couple of hits and, like, basically... like, kill them quickly, but you just take a few hits to knock your rank down? I think that's correct. Alright, so we go to under 5, which is straight through here. It's coming back to me slowly. Hopefully we don't... I'm gonna save just in case Shadow Man shows up. Who I can probably deal with, but I just want to be careful. I don't know if I have the Cloudy 3 thing. We'll do this though. Big Mama was huge. Okay, sick. Sick. That's why I want to make sure I'm fighting at least some of these encounters, especially the really late game ones. I need to fight him for Muramasa. I think did I get that already? Oh wait, maybe I didn't, because isn't that what goes here? Is that number 37? Yes, it is. Okay, shit. Okay, so we will need to fight Shadow Man again then. Which, it's a good thing that we're here then. We can kind of kill two birds with one stone. Dude, that charge time is insane. I just want to see the plant. Killer plant. It's so nasty. But I put in the work. I put in the work to not not feel bad about cheesing shit. Can I stop getting this encounter, though? Snappers. I don't know if I have this one. Yeah, the base chip is super broken. Especially when you buff the shit out of it. Kunai 2. 100 Zenny. Dude, I came back here so often for those insane drops. Oh, hello there. Oh shit. Toadman, don't be dumb. Thank you for not being dumb. I feel like getting rid of these Toadmans is better, but I want the attack 30 for either Airman or... what's it called? Base. Okay. I gotta remember my charge time is really fast. I kind of had my charge time memorized, so I could sneak in charge shots like that, basically. That works. This is so nasty. I don't know if I'm killing him too efficiently, though. That's a... Was that too efficient? Maybe. What rank do I need to get? No. What the fuck? Fucking fandom wiki shit. I might need to get hit once. Muramasa. 9 to S is what it looks like. But the drop rate might be oh, these are just enemies. What about bosses? BN2 boss locations. Bosses in BN2. Shadowman. Drop rates. We want his V3. Muramasa. S is the highest drop rate. 50%. It's a 50-50. So we'll just keep fighting him whenever he shows up. No biggie. But I'll keep this up for later. Dude, where are these tree enemies though? One of the best Navi designs in the series. Oh yeah, dude. My only lament with Shadowman's design is the floating thing. When he's standing and you're like walking around and he's got his hand on his katana in like BN5, that shit's sick. Hopper. I remember these fuckers having a tricky drop in BN1. It does feel good to be back though. Yeah, I mean I've been looking forward to jumping back in. Battle Network is like so comfort food to me. Leaf Shield, that's the one. I probably need a double delete, don't I? Which means drawing base immediately, pretty much. Or Airman plus a bunch of buffs. It feels good to be super overpowered, though. The only thing is, like... I almost wish that hard mode in this game was built around hub style or something. To where you could transfer it over and have it not be broken. Or even if it was broken, like being able to start the story from the beginning with that as kind of a reward. But I guess that's the reason why I beelined my way to hub style instead of focusing on other post-game stuff. So that way I could use it as much as possible. Dude, At least give me Shadow Man, which I could have used a lock enemy, I suppose, but... Oh, there we go. Here we go. So we'll kill the burner. And then you should die to a single charge shot. No, I'm bad at math. It's 50, right? Now we'll lock enemy, though. There's one encounter with two kill flare. It locked the fishy. That's true. I do wish 3 had a hard mode, even if it was just like 2's hard mode. And I can't imagine, like, is the hard mode like that amazing? I think it's cool that it exists, but it's almost like... Isn't it just like you take more damage and enemies have higher health? It's something. It's definitely something. It's better than playing the game on normal, and I like that it's 2 save slots. That's huge. Fuck. What's the drop rate for this? Kill Fleur. Tree Bomb 3. High and mid. It looks like 8 and 8 is actually like the highest for some of these. 6 on some. If I'm at low HP, that is. Alright, well, I guess I'll try going a little bit slower next time I run into one. No. That's a shitty thing about lock enemy. Okay. This looks promising. But... I'm also like, what if I just... Like, eventually, if I get S ranks, well... No, actually, I think at 10... There's not a ton of S's on this, in here. So I actually need to go a little bit slower, I think. And or get hit. You're a fire type thing, right? Yeah. Well, that was a little bit too slow, so I can go a little bit faster. I can lose points by moving more than twice. That's a one-time thing, though, right? So I'll use this. I'll use this, and then maybe I'll move 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then cluster him down. Nice. Tree Bomb 3 acquired. Which means Muramasa is actually the next one on the list. So yeah, so we've already established as a coin flip for... My tabs are all out of order though, but it is a coin flip on Shadowman V3, which means... Well, sneak runs maybe work on some encounters here, but maybe not. Considering this all the way to the end. Why do I have 2 of these open? What the fuck? Bosses, enemies, battle chips. Yeah. In fact, I don't even need the wiki open, because I'm just going to control F around on the, what's it called? I can put a sneak run up just in case. It protects me from, what's it called? I feel like HP plays a part in it. Distinctly remember having low HP. Oh wait, maybe let me double check then. It does say, it says any on Rock Band EXE Zone. And that a rank 10 is a 25% chance, and a rank S is a 50% chance. Maybe in the first game there was something like that. Yeah, I guess I'm done with this, though. Unless I need a particular code for a PA, but I'm going to worry about that next time. I mean, maybe if I get more Tree Bomb 2s, or Tree Bomb 3s, that'll help with the whatever PA is associated with it. IDK. Then again, getting an S rank is going to give me a burner, so... yeah. Lock enemy used up, thank you. It seems to be working. And in this game, I don't think that bosses can be chased away by sneak runs like in the first game, I think. Oh, it doesn't have a PA? Well, shit. Then fuck that chip then. Sneak runs all used up. In order to not waste sneak runs, I might do the, we'll burn through one and then I'll soft reset. Assuming that works. That worked in BN6. So, I'm hoping that works in all of them. You know how I was talking about in those BN7 videos I did about enemies in the overworld and stuff like that? Imagine if boss rematches were like that, where you see the boss and they take off, right? They start sprinting across the map and you have to ambush them in a particular way or like whatever in order to like that's kind of sick to me. Because you could do the amorphous blob thing, where maybe bosses are a different color or something. But if they are actually fully realized, which I think it's fair to want that, although knowing Capcom, they're not going to put the kind of budget behind the game to do that. If they even ever make another Mega Man RPG, but... assuming it has some kind of Persona-esque ambushed mechanic. With a ranged weapon, it's got to be balanced in a certain way, but that would be cool. Where you're running around and you actually see the boss and you're like, oh shit. Let's chase him down. You could even have the game be yeah, right, or a pixelation / distortion thing. That's what I was thinking too. Is like if you had these pixelated blobs or something to represent enemy encounters, you could have it look corrupted or whatever, and have those be the boss encounters or whatever. Now, thankfully for BN3, there's a lot less to do to get to Serenade. It's like all standard chips, and I think I might need all of the Virus Breeder viruses as well. Which I think I'm only missing... Sorry, I've got like a fucking hair in my mouth or some shit. But, I want to say I'm only missing 1 or 2 of the Virus Breeder viruses in BN3, assuming that is required. I think it's the Scuttle... Is the Scuttle viruses or whatever? The ones with the barriers? You need to bust your chops to get the chip I'm looking for. Mind if I kick your ass repeatedly? It is kind of fucked up when you think about it. It's like... yeah, it's not entirely them, but it's their remnant data. But it's weird. Deletion in Mega Man Battle Network is so ambiguous, because Shadow Man shows up again. Magnet Man shows up again. So, like, they exist. Maybe, I guess you could say they were recompiled from their ghost data or some shit. But do these ghosts feel pain? Like is it like you're just torturing them? killing them repeatedly like that. It's kind of fucked up. Maybe we're the bad guys. Dude, I'm seriously getting annoyed by this encounter rate. Yeah, they must have some kind of backup data or something. It's one of those lore things that is just never fully explained. Although it's rare for RPG series to go that deep into lore. Especially JRPGs, I feel like. Like Colonel once said, just an empty shell. Yeah, but I mean, that was more so... Wasn't that more so referring to himself emotionally? It is also weird how Beryl and Colonel are so... Like, I know enemy of my enemy kind of stuff, but it's like they're so unbothered by shit for that game, and then all of a sudden BN6, it's like they're just depressed all of a sudden. But maybe it was Wily running into them at in the Dark Chip Factory that triggered something in a Beryl. In remembering about Iris or like something like that. It was a proposition by Wily. That would make sense. Although I don't know how Beryl would be able to talk to Wily. Well, okay, maybe Beryl sends the rest of the team off and he's like, I'll catch up or whatever, so that he can convene with Wily. But then that begs the question: did Colonel have any ties? Or sorry, did Beryl have any ties to Wily during the events of BN5? And they were just trying to take down Regal in order to. I feel like it's not worth putting this much thought into it. I just thought of that as I was rambling about this. I was like, I don't think the writers put this much thought into things, so maybe I shouldn't either. Advent really showed its strengths in the late game, I think. Those late game areas were cool. Early game, I don't know. Mostly because the forms you had access to early on were shit. Like, who the fuck uses Buckfire, dude? Who uses that? Like, who uses that shit? Who uses fucking Chrono Force or whatever his name is? Aside from when it's required. The, like, 2 times that it's required or whatever. It's so bad. Just give me Model L. Or Model F in Buckfire's case or whatever. Also, I did try out that Berserk Boy game. I did refund it within my 2-hour time frame. It's cool. It's just not, like, quite to the level of polish that I was looking for, I guess. But the idea is cool. Yes, once you start fighting the other Mega Man, it starts to pick up, for sure. Yeah, there's too many of them. And, like, the touchscreen kind of helps. But when you're playing on the Legacy Collection, you're not using the touchscreen, really. Like, you use the right stick to do that, but I'm still pressing Y or X or whatever it is and scrolling through the damn menu to find whatever form I'm trying to change into. And when you have all these redundant ones, it's bad. Yeah. The game as a whole is, like, fine, though, because I like the levels. In fact, I think I might like the level design of ZX and ZX Advent maybe more than the Zero games. For the most part, because it's something that I didn't really touch on in my Zero series video. And that is the level design, which I just don't... Maybe it's the aspect ratio for the GBA that doesn't help it. I mean, it definitely doesn't help. But a lot of the level design is just somewhat unmemorable to me. In the Zero games, the core gameplay, like what you're doing in the levels, is great. But the levels themselves, I don't know. Ends with the Thunder Mouse and Bifrost. Oh yeah, I think Bifrost was one that kind of sucked. That was like the lab, right? The frozen lab or whatever. The Thunder Mouse I don't remember, though. Oh, yeah, I need to get a sneak run up. Most useful forms of ZX Advent, ZX Model H, LF. Yeah, I mean, for sure. Like, just the ones from the original ZX, basically. But also the Model A, I'm not really a big fan of. Model A is super busted for the final boss, though, which is fitting, given what's-his-name's connection to the main character. I was actually bashing my head against the wall for that second form against, the hell is his name? Not Serpent. Serpent's the first one. That second form of the final boss, like, you kind of need to use Model A to, like, knock all of the things that are surrounding him to disable his barrier or whatever. And then you just wail on him with Model ZX from there. Albert, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's another thing that the Zero games did a lot better, was the story, which I don't think is, like... I think people put the Zero games narratively up on a pedestal a little too much. It's the best that the Mega Man series has, barring maybe some of the RPG stories, but platformer-wise, for sure, better than the classic games because it's just more fleshed out, and better than the X games because the X games, execution-wise on their stories, is just not really that great. Or it's very hit or miss, at least. But the Zero games, I don't think it's amazing, but there's continuity, and there is emotional impact to some degree. Whereas in the ZX games, I just didn't really give a shit about what was going on. The gameplay was fun, though. Because, I don't know, I know the Zero games have more going on with them than the X games, largely, but I almost feel like I get enough out of the first 4 X games, gameplay-wise, but those early X games also have levels that I largely like and are memorable. But narratively, the X games do need they need a reboot of some kind. Because, like, the stories of the first 3 games were so simple. Although I don't think I've finished X3 still. I have Zero Project installed. So, like, I need to actually play through X3 with those quality of life enhancements. But, like, you get to X4 and it's like the story becomes a focal point out of nowhere. Which I get it. It was on the PS1, so they were like, okay, let's be a little bit more narrative oriented for the new hardware or whatever, and flex a little bit. Right? We got full motion video, right? Like anime cutscenes. But then, of course, the voice acting and even just like all the stuff with the Repliforce, it comes out of nowhere. It feels like the kind of thing where it's like, should I have known something about this ahead of time? No facts. When the guitarist just goes super ham. Unfortunately, these rips don't always have the full solos, though. But beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I think this is Neo Arcadia 3. I mean, well, I don't Oh, I didn't put the fucking thing up. I don't know, but some of these tracks, it does fade out in the middle of a solo. So I don't know if that's what it was like on the CD or not. Since I don't own the CDs personally. These arrangements are so fucking godlike, though. The music alone is what makes me, like, more interested in revisiting the Zero games than the... Well, and the gameplay, obviously, but, like, the level design and the story, not as much. Particularly the early ones, because, like, Zero 1 is just... I don't know, man. It laid the foundation, but Jesus Christ. That first Zero game is really rough. And some people hate Zero 2 as well, which I find weird. Because to me, Zero 2 is more or less just Zero 1, but good. And Zero 3 is obviously better, and then Zero 4 is like kind of a step forward and a step back, depending on what aspects you look at. I think the story's a lot better in Zero 4, personally. And that's why I think some kind of grand remake of the Zero games would be super sick. That's a super pipe dream, though. That is like... That is a pipe dream within a pipe dream. Or like an acid trip within a pipe dream or some shit. You were a Zero 2 hater. Kind of grew to like it. Growing up somehow. Do you remember what it was that you didn't like so much about it? Because I could see coming from the later two games maybe not liking it as much. But coming from Zero 1, like, playing them all back to back, I was like, wow, this is such a major step up from Zero 1 that maybe I didn't have as much of a critical eye on it as an individual game, as opposed to, like, relative to its predecessor. I mean, El Piso kind of sucks as a villain. Yeah, remake of the Zero games would be super sick. But I just know... I feel like it'd be one of those things where if they did it, they would remake each game, which I guess wouldn't be the worst thing ever, but I'd like to see the full story told in a single game, if possible. Because there's a lot that you could probably cut, or like streamline, and like rearrange certain things to make it make sense. Especially if you shift genres, like if you make it more of a character action game. Like that channel, Hey I'm Keely has been working on and off. If it was a completely different genre, like character action or whatever, third-person action or whatever, then I feel like people would be more open to them taking liberties with what bosses stay and which ones don't, because, like, it would be cool to have every single boss fight be present, and Zero 4 does recycle some boss fights from the earlier games, right? Or, like, some of them have bosses from earlier games, so that wouldn't be a ton of work, per se, or a ton more work, but it is a lot of bosses to have in a single game, although I wouldn't complain. It's just more like scope and scale wise. I feel like they'd have to cut stuff. Oh, you start with Zero 4 and then got a copy of Zero 1. Maybe because Zero 2 was a lot like Zero 1. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I think coming off the later games, I could definitely see it being those first two being off-putting. But shit, I mean, even if they didn't combine all four games, even if we did get like just the first Zero game remade, but it would need to be more than just like, you can't just do like Pixel Remaster HD 2D shit on it, because we have the Legacy Collection, which is basically like, yeah, the visuals are the same, but it's basically effectively a remaster. and compilation, of course. So they would need to do something more with it, like change genres or go with a hand-drawn. Dude, imagine a hand-drawn Zero remake that looks like the actual concept art. Maybe redraw it so it doesn't look like he's wearing a diaper, but I like the new Zero design, but it does look like he's wearing a diaper. I don't like that aspect of it. A little bit too superhero tights-esque. Grew to like it because of the continuity. Playing through Zero 2 through emulation and Zero 3 with the DS Zero collection. I always forget they did a collection on DS. Those games are fucking punishing, though. Which is why I'm glad that there's checkpoints in the Legacy Collection. Because this is the whole thing. I've thought about making a video on this, or like figuring out a way to tie this into talking about a certain game. I don't know what it would be, but the whole thing about like checkpoints and limited lives and save states and shit like that, and I'm like, I feel like most people who shame people for playing games like that are viewing the game, like completing the game or beating the game, as being the accomplishment. Like, that's it. Like, that's all there is, the end-all be-all is you beat the game. But to me, especially with these arcadey, older school style games, it's all about replayability. So if using save states or having unlimited lives or whatever checkpoints, if that means that I get to experience more of the game, therefore grow to like it and learn its mechanics more, so that way on a following playthrough I'm better and then don't need those crutches, isn't that, like, to me that's way more important. I know it took the soapbox out of nowhere, but to me that's more important than, like, whatever the fuck these fucking 40-year-olds are on about. No offense if you're that age, but it's just more like this particular set of like middle-aged people who are like really insufferable at that kind of shit. It's annoying. Once you saw the significance of Zero 2 and Zero 3, you did come to appreciate it. You don't have Zero 4 ever had nods to Zero 2 specifically? Yeah, did it? Maybe not. Not as directly. It was more tied to Zero 3. But yeah, I know there's a lot of older school gamers out there that don't really care how people experience older games, but there is a contingent, whether they be young or old or whatever, that get really hung up on that kind of thing. Or like I've seen with some channels that I watch. Well, actually, there's one channel that I watch particularly for Sonic content. What's his handle? Pariah695. I really like his videos a lot, actually, even when I don't agree with what he has to say. But he always reviews the games that he's reviewing in the best form possible, right? So mods, ROM hacks, etc. And I know he's gotten comments and stuff before about, like, oh, but you need to judge the game in its original state and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, no, first of all. And second of all, as long as there's a disclaimer there saying I did not play the vanilla version, I played with X ROM hack or X mod or whatever, as long as that is stated and that's clear and you're operating under that stipulation, I don't see anything wrong with that. You know, it's a weird hang-up that some people have. Yeah, first-gen gamers, yeah, I guess so. Because, like, there is a point with save states and life systems that maybe it does become egregious and kind of change what the game is to an effect, but I could easily grind for lives in any game with limited lives and have the same experience. And that's if you're new, if you're bad at the game, if you're a beginner. If you're a veteran and you don't even game over ever, and that's never even a question, then lives don't even mean anything because you're just not going to game over at all. So it really is, more often than not, a punishment. Like, I do think there is something to be said for, like, pacing out your lives throughout a game that would send you back to the beginning or would game over you to some effect. But the thought of having to play through a game that I've already played through to that point, just to get to the point where I fucked up, sounds terrible to me, honestly. And that's the biggest part of it. For me. Like, it's like in that Sonic Origins remaster or whatever, which people had some issues with. Some of them were fixed, but the music, you can't really do much about that because it was copyright shit, but you can mod it back in. But anyway, there's an anniversary mode, which is 16:9, so, like, you know, a better aspect ratio. And some people might even say, like, oh, playing old school games in 16:9 ruins something or affects your perception because you weren't intended to see that far ahead of you. And it's like, well, I think that's bullshit. I think let people play how they want, so eat my ass, but whatever. But the thing with the anniversary mode is there's unlimited lives. Whereas in classic mode, if you want to play in 4x3, if you want to play with limited lives, that's relegated to classic mode. So if you want limited lives, you have to play in 4x3. Whereas if you want to play in 16:9, you have to have unlimited lives. And some people took umbrage with that, and I'm like, it's so weird because the people complaining about this probably don't even game over in Sonic ever anyway, right? If you're that involved and you're that hung up on these individual things, you probably are pretty good, or at least good enough to get through it without game overing. So why do you care about having a limited life system? It's very odd to me. How have we not encountered this guy yet? How has Shadow Man not shown up yet? I'm actually baffled. I've been doing this for like over 30 minutes. What in the fuck? Be into sneak run. Bosses. Finding V3 battle Navi's a sneak run. You're just getting unlucky. You can find V3, Navi's a sneak run active. You don't need to waste them though. You use one sneak run then save. Yeah. Dude. This is so bad. I don't know, maybe I'm being an asshole, but I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm like, whatever way someone wants to play a game that is most enjoyable to them, I think is what matters. And then again, if you're gonna make a video or write an essay or write a review or whatever on said game, as long as you're clear about the circumstances in which you played it, I think you just have to enter said review or discussion or whatever with that frame of reference to make it be a non-issue. This also goes back to the thing of like people seeking validation for their opinions and all of that. And I do think there are definitely reviews and videos out there that are made in bad faith, but I've watched plenty of videos that I disagree with, but believe were made genuinely enough to where I enjoyed it, even though I didn't agree with it. Like, what a concept. That's why I've also been kind of like dialing back from video game discourse in general, especially on the Persona Megami Tensei side of things. Now that P3 Reload is out, I'm like, I feel pretty comfortable with just disconnecting. And I probably won't. I would like to not tap in that closely to I'd like to not tap in that closely to pre-release coverage of pretty much anything, if I can help it. Like, maybe if certain games get remade, or if certain games get announced that I'm excited about, or I can break down, then sure, maybe I'll do a couple of videos on them, but it is pretty rare, though. It's amazing mods are even made in the first place, giving attention to a game after release. Yeah, for sure. Especially on the Sonic side of things, that community is absolutely insane when it comes to mods. There's actually... I just discovered, this was posted like a month ago, someone is remaking Sonic Heroes in the same way that Sonic 06 was remade. Which is very exciting to me, because Heroes, if it actually functioned properly and was less jank, would maybe be my favorite game in the series. Because those levels, that soundtrack, the character swapping mechanics and like how that works, all fucking peak. But the problem is the characters are on a fucking slip and slide when you're playing that game, and so it doesn't feel great. And I've definitely died more than a handful of times in Sonic Heroes when it wasn't my fault. There are definitely times where it was, but there have been times where I've clipped through a loop-de-loop or whatever it might be. So if that project ever gets finished in a timely manner, that would be nuts. Although I know there's been rumors about a Sonic Heroes remaster, which could potentially fix some of those issues as well, but Sonic remasters, hit or miss, so I don't know. It does make me kind of nervous about the Generations one, but then again, I'm more so interested in the Shadow portion of it, which is new. So. If only the Mega Man community had more, or Battle Network specifically, I wish there were mods and more ROM hacks and shit like that. Just seems more complicated. I think the next game that I'll definitely pick up on day one is SMT5 Vengeance. Assuming it doesn't, like, blow my computer up or something. But yeah, assuming that it functions as it should, that'll be a day one. Ghost of Tsushima is also upcoming. That's like that's more recent. It's coming on May something, and it just depends on what I have going on at that time. Because I wouldn't say I'm super excited to play that game, but I'm sure I'm gonna like it. Then again, maybe it does hinge on how well the open world is handled. Which, from what I understand, is kind of Ubisoft-esque, but without the HUD being hideous. Just like guiding you in a more subtle way, basically. Which I might be down for, because the whole Samurai Ninja thing, I think, is super sick. And I was a longtime fan of Assassin's Creed. Now I couldn't give less of a shit about that series, but you'll see. One of my earliest videos on the channel is an Assassin's Creed tier list. All the way up through Valhalla. If I gave a shit, I would redo it, because I would move some things around in retrospect, but I don't feel like it. Pretty sure I pinned a comment with my updated opinions on that. And then really just waiting on whatever else, just waiting on games to get dates for the rest of the year, because there's just not, we just don't know a lot about the second half. And I do think Nintendo is holding their cards close to their chest for the new hardware. You know, new 3D Mario, or 3D Donkey Kong based on rumors, Metroid Prime 4. But even then, the new hardware, it's going to be exciting enough to play existing Switch games on the new hardware, ideally at 60 FPS. That's my biggest hope. That's what would get me in as far as wanting the new Nintendo system, is if it runs games at 60 FPS consistently, that's fine enough for me. higher frames is great on PC, but I don't... 60 should be the minimum. IMO. And like some games, like Metroid Dread is 60, because it kind of has to be, but... Even, like... Even games that are turn-based or slower-paced, I would prefer for them to be 60, just because animations just look a lot nicer and smoother. So, like, yeah, technically it doesn't impact, like, input lag or your performance at the game per se, but it looks a lot better. I do wish that this was like a CD exclusive track that is basically the anime opening for ZX, but there is no anime opening for ZX, which is kind of disappointing. Why am I still doing this, dude? Why am I here? Just to suffer. It's almost like Mega Man's running to the music, too. Yeah, it does promote a well-animated game for sure. Like the Persona games, for instance, like... I know it's overkill to play those games at like 120 FPS, but they look so good because it's so smooth. It runs so smooth. Even though technically you don't really need all those frames. But even that 60 FPS, like that's a big deal. So yeah, I mean, if Nintendo's new system is going to have some kind of DLSS in that it is like dynamically upscaling and running at, you know, 4K or whatever, even if it's not. Yeah, what am I fighting for? Iris, no, this isn't happening. But yeah, if like the new Switch or whatever is running at like 720 or 1080, but it's upscaling through DLSS up to 4K or something, dude, even if it's not like truly 4K, DLSS is really good. That tech is very impressive. And I've used it on my PC to get like newer games running at high frames and like high settings as well. Which might be a little overkill, but DLSS helps you get there. But more importantly, 60 FPS, because I'm like... Yeah, I do think that some Switch games are going to need higher res textures to some effect. I don't think upscaling is going to do everything that some of those games need visually, but some of them, like the Zelda games, art direction is already super strong, and if you just up-res it... And in fact, those textures probably are higher res. Like they probably have higher res textures just on hand for a lot of these newer games. And now it's a question of whether or not they're going to try to sell them to you or not. Although I would assume, well, maybe I shouldn't assume with Nintendo, but it should be at the minimum like $10 upgrade kind of thing. But realistically speaking, it's probably better if they just don't bother with that and just say, hey, your existing games are going to run better and look better. And because Nintendo's been so business-minded this past generation, I have a feeling they're not going to do something incredibly stupid, which is surprising. Either stupid or scummy. Well, no, they might still be kind of scummy about it, because their games never go on sale and shit, but there is a certain level of polish present in the vast majority of their releases. to where I guess it's understandable. But there are plenty of polished games that I wait for sales on anyway. For that release, not at $60 or $70 or whatever. Got an encounter. It's so refreshing to see the screen change. Wow. I don't understand. Maybe it would be worth just... Let's just try this. Right, yeah. Yeah, and for the people who own Switches who like resolution or frame rate isn't a selling point for them, then that's honestly like kind of fine. This is the wrong one. That's honestly kind of fine because, first of all, console hardware usually is sold at a loss. And so as long as those people keep buying games for their existing Switch, because the eShop is going to be the same platform, I'd imagine. Notice how low quality the picture is in Xeno 3 at times. Yeah, I'm sure that game would look a lot prettier if it was just up-res at the very least. For sure. And I also hate the whole thing about, like, I don't know, there's so many Nintendo dick riders out there that, like, are like, oh, but graphics are, you know, what matters is the game. The game is what matters. And it's like, well, wouldn't it be nice if you had the game that is usually great, but it looks better? Like, wouldn't it be great for the game that you're playing to be even better? Yeah, without having to sacrifice picture quality. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it is a sacrifice for the sake of hardware. And the frame rate thing is another thing where some people just like don't see the point in having higher frames, and it's just like, it's one of those things that once you start playing at higher frame rates, it's hard to go back in a lot of cases. It depends though. If I'm playing like an older generation game, like, well, then again, I was gonna say N64, but playing through Majora's Mask at that frame rate was like a little bit painful, but tolerable because I know it's an N64 game. And like Twilight Princess runs at 30 FPS, but I never really noticed because it's so smooth. Like, Twilight Princess might be the smoothest 30 FPS game I've ever seen in my life. Most GameCube games that run at 30, in fact. Because when I was replaying that, you could have told me it was 60 FPS and I would have believed you. Straight up. Whereas Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, on the other hand, that's aiming for 30. And it's sometimes hitting it. It's sometimes hitting that 30. But it's not run that great. And then, of course, games like Metroid Dread and Metroid Prime Remastered run at 60 because that's just how it be. F-Zero GX, yeah, dude. That game runs really fucking smooth, too, which is equally impressive because things are moving so fast. I need to jump into that game more often, though. I eventually beat that bet race or whatever, chapter, whatever it is, that early chapter. And I just kind of stopped. Oh, you know what it was? It's the one where you're on the highway and you're having to chase after the dude. And he's like at the very front. I attempted that like at least a dozen times or something, and man, that shit's hard. It's fun though. Like, just the act of playing F-Zero GX is fun. Making progress in the story mode, however, not fun. Because it's just so... It really requires mastery, which is cool. I think that some games maybe could stand to require more mastery at base difficulty, because then more players are engaging more with the mechanics and stuff, but I think GX is a little bit too overtuned for a story mode, you know? You really gotta earn it. Michael Chain. Yeah, that's the one. The Michael Chain mission. It was good, Baconator. Long time no see. We are running in circles trying to get a boss to show up. And it's not happening. For the past, like, hour. And I kind of want to die right now. Y'all are keeping me alive. Dude. .01, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, F-Zero GX is dope, though. Honestly, man, like, it'd be... I've had this idea... We've talked about it before, I think. I've had this idea for a new F-Zero game and making it basically a Yakuza game, but with the focus, instead of being... making the focus be on races and shit, but you also have the beat-em-up combat. Like, oh my god. Yeah, GX is the one with the super goofy, over-the-top cutscenes, yeah. But you gotta earn those cutscenes, because those story missions are fucking hard. Or you just look them up on YouTube, I guess, but... And I know that GX actually had some Sega developers on it. I didn't even have a sneak run up. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna obliterate this guy anyway, so I'm not too concerned about switching the music back. I guess... I want to fast gauge, right? Or no, I want to... I do want to initiate fast gauge, and then I want to full cust, I think. So... I'll just take the Navi 20s and then full cust. We'll just spam this. This sounds so fucking dumb when there's no music playing. You beat me with your machine, can you beat me with your fists, Falcon? Dude, it could be so good. Like, it could be so good. I've not played a Yakuza game in full, but from what I've seen of them, they're so goofy and over the top, and in all the same ways that F-Zero definitely could be. And you add, like, you make Mute City, like, the hub world or whatever, and you have the beat-em-up kind of stuff and the bounty hunting aspect, but then also the races. It's, like, it's too obvious. It's too obvious to me. Oh shit, is this gonna work? Oh, Toadman is so smart, wow. He's smart boy. Yeah, I think the F-Zero idea is super goated too. Maybe that's video worthy. Like, actually, I don't think I'm... Maybe I'll get Muramasa here, but... Is it better to do this or Airman? Because Airman would be 240. This could be... any number of... I don't have Life Sword, unfortunately. Please tell me you're on the ground, though. No, he jumped! You bitch. I can lock enemy in, though, so I'm not super concerned. Or no, he had iframes? I didn't realize he had iframes. What the fuck? No. How do I view the, How do I view the field? What the fuck? I thought it was triggers. Weird. Hey, what's up, Carlos? Hey, good night, Baconator. This is not gonna work because he's in the air, which is annoying. Does this kill? Yeah, it does. Alright, so I can lock enemy. Oh, you're going for 100% on BN4 Blue Moon. Hey, good luck. Good luck, soldier. Yes! Yes! It's actually the chip that I needed. Holy fuck. All that running around for like an hour and a half was worth it. It's a coin flip. I could have gotten another Shadow Man V3. Holy shit. Okay. These next, well, I need a break from boss farming. I know I need Napalm Man V2 and I need Planet Man V2, but I need a break from running around in circles. Quake 3. Developed by Blizzard Entertainment. I'm just kidding. Quake. Flappy 3. By the Flappy Bird team. Undernet 1, 2, and 3. Undernet 1 is the highest, whatever. we hope to see your safe return, yeah. I remember just getting all the standard chips in BN4 was pretty rough. Took a while. There's only 150 though, so it's not terrible. Alright, so we need to go to Undernet 1. Oh wait, I should stock up on sub-chips first. Dude, this Ultramarine Meditation, or whatever it's called, this shit is so good. Misty Rain, sounds like a porn star name. Mega Man ZX, ZX Tunes OST, Area I. Sneak runs, right? Sub-chips. It's not... Sneak runs are 200 in this game? They're so cheap. Also stuck up on lock enemies. Okay. Anything else? I could go for Untraps. Are they sold in AC/DC? In case I go back to under 5 again or I need more cash, but I feel like I'm okay for now. You can get so much cash from that Undernet 5 thing. What's it called? Use an untrap. Check the green mystery datas. What are those drops? Are they 20k or are they 50k? It's something insane, right? So I need Undernet 1. Which, does Under Kodo take me to under 1 or is it under 2? The encounter rate is about the same. It's 19.5 versus 20.3. Going for the four Longblade S. Oh, is that for like a program advance or something? I kind of like program advances are cool, but I low-key kind of hate that they're required for 100%. $500. Where the fuck am I going? Undernet 1, dummy. Oh, 50. Okay, yeah, 50k was the high drop. Yeah, that's insane. If I need to farm for a few of those later, then so be it. It's not a big deal. Life Sword and for Proto Soul. Ooh. That's a good point. I'm still debating if I ever want to do a lot of the BN4 post-game stuff. Wait a second. Is this under... It's under 3. I need to remember how to actually traverse this place. Let me rebuy that sneak run again. I've listened to this playlist a lot. S-Code for BN4 is awesome. I feel like S-Code is one of the most consistent codes in this series. Has anyone done a code tier list? Of course it'll vary by game, but like there are some that are just so consistently good. Alright, how the fuck do you get to the Undernet in this game? Let me think. Yeah, Natopia, right? Isn't it faster for me to go through Miss Million's PC? Or maybe not. This is ZX Tunes, yeah. This is in fact ZX Tunes. Or ZX Advent, sorry. Advent Tunes. Slam down. Bum 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 bum. No, this is the square. This is the wrong teleporter. Fuck. Here we go. Dude, this game is so good, though. I know I've been bitching about the encounter rates, but, like, that's most RPGs, so it's hard to, like, hold it against this game in particular. And plus, I'm going out of my way for 100%. I really like BN2, though. And I think placing it above BN6 on my tier list was actually accurate to how I feel. 6's gameplay is so smooth and deep, but also, that's what she said, but, oh wait, Nightman's here, so we could do that if I wanted to kill myself. What was it called? Iron Body or something? I can look it up. Nightman. Stone Body. Stone bod. Got that rock hard bod. That's funny. Rank 8. Rank 8 is the highest rate. It's a coin flip at rank 8. Okay. What number is Stone Body? 150... 154? Oh, right, there's 250. I was like, what? Yeah, I don't have it. 154. Alright, I guess... since we're here, on my way to Undernet 1, I can, Do you know if you're more likely to get into encounters when you're running or not? I know in Pokemon I think it's something like that. Or at least, like, I know trainers are will snap to you if they're rotators, if they're spinners. I don't know what this was, but they'll like face you if you run by. They'll notice you or hear you, so to speak. But I'm wondering, because like this is the same speed, whether or not I run or walk up this ramp. Do I have undershirt? I don't think so. What number would that be? Drop down 158. No, I do not. Is it another shitty one? I'm back at it again with the running, this time not in circles. But yeah, I'm wondering if it's easier for me to just do this, because then I can, I don't know, drink my water, or fucking tie up the noose. No, I'm kidding. But I could eat. I could be snacking with one hand. And trying to find Nightman with the other. Because this is the area that he shows up in, right? This is the exact ramp that I tried to find him on. Usually spin. Look how quickly he goes, like, when he's going up and down, though. It's, like, kind of crazy. Or turn frequently. Do I just do, like, the Mario Party? It's gonna destroy my control stick even more than it already is. Can't you just kind of run? Can't you just do this too? Mukbang, yeah, right. If y'all fund it. If y'all fund it, I'll get a smorgasbord. I did save, right? Right, now I'll soft reset from here on. I'm pretty sure I saved, but I just want to be, like, extra careful. Did the post-game area unlocked? Yes. I did, I got hub style months ago. And so I have most of the Navi chips already. There's only, like, 2 that I skipped. Well, okay, I guess if you're counting Stone Body as a Navi chip, then I'm missing 3. Maybe there's another one, but as far as actual Navi chips being Napalm Man V2 and Planet Man V2, I skipped. Just went straight to the V3 chip. But I've already fought the real base and, like, cleared... Well, did I clear out that post-game area? I think I did get all the mystery datas, at least the ones that I wanted. That had, like, HP memories and shit like that. From Aquablade and Electblade Star. That would be cool. Oh wait, I need to turn one of these on, don't I? Oh, and then Fireblade for Life Sword 3. Yeah, the PAs are gonna be... They're gonna be a PAIN in my ass. But for this stream, I'm trying to just focus on library completion, if I can. And then worry about finishing or doing the PAs later. But that is a good point. Where I guess those are in the post-game area, the swords. Well, when I'm farming for Napalm Man, when I'm looking for Napalm Man and Planet Man later on, I can make sure that I fight any swordies or whatever that I come across. Nightman. No, Nightman. Nice play on letters, yeah. Program Advance. What is it? What would it stand for? Program Advance is nonsense. I don't know. If I can get the red star... I got excited, but then I realized I didn't have a sneak run up. Also, I encountered Shadow Man when I didn't have a sneak run up, so I'm weirdly paranoid that actually not having a sneak run up is like, or having one up is affecting my ability to find these guys for some reason. Because it should not have taken me that long to find Shadow Man. That was absurd. That was actually, like, stupidly absurd, and I'm upset. It's basically the same thing, I just need to run for more encounters, but I feel like it makes me feel a little bit better actually having the screen change every few seconds, instead of just being this for like an hour straight. Come on, Nightman. No, 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 Nightman. I don't know. I don't know if, like, there's a weird quirk about hub style or something. Because I definitely use sneak runs with, like, at least damn near max health. With, like, Heat Guts or Elect Team or Wood Team were the three styles that I used. Hub style's so goated, though. I'm wondering if it'll affect my ability to run from battles, also. Because that would be interesting. Or, like, if sneak runs work in World 3 area with hub style, that would be kind of a big thing. Because, like, how many Battle Network players have gotten hub style? The requirement is so steep that, yeah, you could Buster Max it on the Legacy Collection, but prior to the Legacy Collection, it's never anything that's, like, really indicated to you. You have to, like, it's one of those video game secret things that you kind of just have to know about. It reminds me of why the Gen 3 Pokemon games are so special in some regard. I don't love them anymore, but, like, Hoenn in particular, that whole Reggie side quest, that's got to be up there with some of the most insane hidden side quests in gaming, period. Yeah, like, see how short that took? Compared to Shadow Man, who I was using sneak runs for, which it should have worked. It's better to do this, right? Because, well... Oh, no, wait, I need to get an 8, right? I need to get an 8 for the highest chance of getting this chip. But I want to be careful that I don't dip below a 7. Also, a 9 is, like, close. It's 46.875 versus 50% at an 8. So maybe I take it easy. I'm gonna lock enemy him anyway, but... Although then again, this guy was hard to S. I'm so shit. He was hard to S rank because of time. Because he has such a high health pool. I'm so garbage, though, for that. Negotiate his chip like an SMT, yeah, right. That would be a cool dynamic to add into the series, though. I think Demon Negotiation is so cool. Like, yeah, it's kind of shitty because they'll just run off with shit sometimes. But it's a cool concept for a system, I think. Maybe this will be slow enough to get an 8. This should land. Yeah. Oh shit, I gotta be careful. Somewhat. Oh shit. I can hit him from here though, so... Okay, this is definitely gonna be lower than 8, but at least I can lock him. That was an S? What universe am I living in right now? I guess because I did it under 30 seconds. Okay. We got him locked, though. Hey, yo, lock enemy, you feel like working or nah? You feel like actually doing what you're supposed to do? And locking the enemy? Instead of making me have a panic attack? Yo, what? This game is confusing the living shit out of me right now. First it takes me like an hour to fucking find Shadow Man. And then now I lock enemy Nightman, and then he doesn't get locked. What? Do I have to sneak run as well? Try it. Yep, okay, that actually works. Good. So I need to beat him. I need to be even worse at the game in order to get this. Alright, this will actually land, though, so we can get good damage off on him. Also, I took a good number of hits, too, but I guess if it's under 30 seconds, you get an S rank regardless. Oh, wait, that was fast gauge that I just burned, wasn't it? No, whatever. 0-2 OST is amazing. Facts. Facts. This happened while you were farming for Video Man and BN4. You gotta be, like, you gotta play bad to get some of these chips, which is annoying. What we got here? Are you gonna jump or what? Oh, fuck. Do you think this is slow enough? You're too slow. Don't tell me I need to get the timer out. I actually did fight some of these bosses with a timer. Oh, I'll need another hit to lower my score. Let's just see how this does. Let's see. I can get the stopwatch out on my phone. Cause then I can make sure 7? Oh. What's the odds for 7? 25%? Okay. So I want to make sure that I definitely cross 30 seconds, but then what... But then the question is, what rank is that if I cross 30? Is it a 10? If, like, I play perfectly, but it's exactly over 30 seconds? We'll have to figure this out. Also, playlist run out of tracks? No, the internet's just being shitty. That's better. Alright, so it's only time on the field, right? Also, I don't know if Navi chips count, so maybe... What? Toadman, can you not be shit? Oh my god. We can crack out Airman right here. Holy shit. I love this track. I love it. So maybe I try to not get hit. It's gonna do a shit ton. Okay, let's try this. Move a lot and get hit a lot. Oh, flinging is what makes your rank lower. Okay. Well, that was an S, because it was 20 seconds. And it's very hard to measure when I'm using Navi chips. Thankfully, I'm encountering him consistently, though, so I'm not too worried. Lock enemies used up, that's fine. Got plenty more before I need to reset. And I saved just after fighting him, so I think lock enemy will still work on a reset. Yeah, I probably should just change it to Heat Guts, shouldn't I? And or just like never enter the custom screen so that my timing is like somewhat accurate. Timing's shit. Oh god. Yo, panels! Yo, panels! Yo, panels! Can you not be shit? Yeah, oh yeah, Guts also, yeah, that's true. My other style is Guts. So that is kind of an issue, isn't it? Let's see if this works. I think it does. Because I think the game remembers that my last encounter was Nightman, but if I use a lock enemy... Yeah. Okay, good. We'll stop the timer while boss chips play out. And then stop it again. Start it again. Stop it again. Stop it again. Stop it again, blah blah blah. I'll wait until I can hit him once more. We'll try here. A 9? Okay. We're getting closer. Tails, did you find the president? You're gonna say how you time your boss fights, but full custody does put a wrench in everything. Or full cust, yeah. Full custody. Yeah, Lamau. No, for a second I was like, what? And I was like, oh, full cust, yeah. That's true. Fast gauge and full cust do kind of fuck with it. Which means maybe I don't use it then? My timing method seemed to work okay, though. Hopefully this is, well, I'm gonna have to do this with Napalm and Planet, though. So I need to play like a little bit worse. This might hit the ball, but no, it didn't. It might actually be enough for me to just do charge shots. Like, that might be just slow enough to where... I can do what I need to do. And also time it accurately. Also, we take so much damage, it's actually insane. Let's see how that was. Another 9. Oh! Yes. Do I need a specific code for that, though? Because that would kind of suck. Like for a PA. Because I have him locked. Advances. Every 4.5 seconds or so. Let's go, dude. Nope, doesn't seem like there's one for Stonebody or Muramasa, which is good. One copy is good, sweet. In that case, and thankfully for Navi chips, there's a single code for all of them. I was on my way to Undernet 1, though, to get Quake 3. Quake Champions, or whatever. Flappy 3. Yeah, S rank is the highest chance on that, but they're in Undernet 1 and 2. Also, wait a second. We're just gonna run into him again, right? Because I have Sneak Run Lock Enemy up. Yeah, okay. I saved, so I have Stonebody. Quakes have a PA, okay. Yeah, I think it's best for me to actually jack out here so I don't have to fight him again. In which case I can just stock back up on whatever I used just now. I think I do want to grab Untraps. Untraps. Oh, don't tell me they're sold in, they might be sold in Utopia, actually. But let me check. Where's the net? Where's the subchip guy? You have unlockers. I think Untraps... What do you buy Untraps from? I can Google it. Shop list, Untrap. Under Square? That's the only place you can get Untraps? Are you serious? Okay, well, we're going to the Undernet anyway, so... Sure. We got the Mari Pass. For a free date with Miss Mari. Which, that was actually a plot of an NT Warrior episode, I think, right? With, oh god, what is Masa's, or Mesa's, alter ego called again? Beef? Commander Beef? Jesus Christ. You'll be giving Miss Mari that beef, that's all I'm saying. Oh no, wait, I need to go to Netopia. I think? No, maybe there... No, wait a second. Wait a second. I think there is a way... I think there is a way to get to Undernet 1 from this shortcut, right? I want to check. Like, I think if you take the ramp up... Where were you guys earlier? About the Dayton beef, yeah. That was one of the episodes I caught when I was sick with the redacted virus. Something about the encounter sound effect is, like, iconic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I take this... Yeah, this should take me back. Good old green grass gradation. Under 2, so we have a chance to find flappy 3s here. And I can head to under square for untraps. Because anytime I have to come to the undernet, I might as well check under 5 for 50k drops. It's this way, right? No. Type no. Shabadabadi boo babi babi da-da-da. Please don't tell me the internet crapped itself again, because it sounds like... Okay, good. This was one variation of a track that wasn't available with that music mod, which is kind of sad. Because I like this better than the actual Blackburn... Is it called Blackburn? Yeah. It's like a variation on one of the last stage themes, I think, in ZX. Something like that. You're the sub-chip dealer. Seven, 8. Bum, 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 bum. I think untraps, don't they last for your entire excursion? So I might as well grab these greens while I'm here too. And that was an enemy too. Looking for flappies. Oh, we got a flappy. Codeman's super strong here, but I also... Oh, maybe I should have done that on the Flappy row, actually. You bitch! Okay, maybe... Nope, 7. But I can... Is that worth... I don't know if that's worth lock enemying, though, because there's like a 20% chance. Then again, if I'm gonna go to Undernet 5 and try to get 50k drops, then these lock enemies are not really going to be much of an impact on my Zenny. And plus... Never mind. No plus. I know not double deleting them is kind of bad, but it is a 25% chance. Oh, that was an S? And I didn't get it. Bubble Cross. Imagine cross fusion with the enemy navies. That'd be super cool. Because I mean that's how it works in the classic games, right? Like you get those forms and powers from. I guess the lock enemy ran out because I ran. Yeah, okay. Under 3, yeah. We'll stay here for now. But because I have the untrap, I do want to make sure I check under net 5 before I jack out. Because if it's the 50k, then I'm pretty sure the green mystery datas are all the same. Also, I think. Like, if you get 150k, then they're all 50ks. Maybe. But a slightly higher chance of running into a Flappy here, though. Slightly. Apparently. 0.8% chance more. More full custs, Elect Blade, Grab Revenge, wait. That might be one that I actually need, though. Which number is Grab Revenge? Undernet 1 dealer, it's number 130. I probably didn't buy it. Oh no, I do have it. Oh. Well, look at that. Longsword A. Cool. There's the Flappy Bird right there. Right there. Toadman, please go for the cloud. Thank you. It's probably better to do this in Undernet 1, though, at risk of running into you-know-who. Oh, this is perfect. This is a double delete, actually. Love to see it. Mr. Magneto. Nope. Not what I'm looking for. We take those. Hopefully a double delete. Oh, for sure. Yeah, boy. There it is. You were saying I need a Quake 3S? Or, I guess it doesn't matter as long as it's the same as the other Quakes that I have. Which I may or may not have. Yeah, I don't even have any, so... Maybe worth farming for a few more. Alright. A little toad boy. What is does the term lock enemy mean anything to you, game? I guess the more codes of these, the better. Because I'm gonna have to farm. I'm gonna have to go after Quake 1 and 2s, but. Oh yeah, it's always W. Yeah, I forgot that the code drops are like dependent on what rank or whatever. Alright, so now I want to make my way to under 5 with this untrap active. But actually, let me look at what's next though. 53. 53. Quad Needle, Shellman. Shellman.exe. Gift Shop Comp. Gift Shop Comp, interesting. By interesting, I mean very niche. 8.5% chance of encounter. So let's see if I'm lucky on this 50k pull. Or not. Yeah, under 3, we're back. I love the original tracks for the Zero collection as well. Like Z Chaser and shit. Shit slaps. Wait a second, it's this way. Metar 3, we got a Deathfire. Boom. Brushman. Go for it. I don't know if I have a Holy Panel or not. I probably do, though. Did I get all of the standard chips? Not quite. I spent way too long farming for Shadow Man, but I did get Muramasa, I did get Stone Body. We're getting there. Just want to check these green mystery datas real quick. And if Shadow Man shows up while I'm in here, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because of how long it took me to find him initially. But I think the sneak run was fucking with it, though. It had to have been. You're kidding me. Are these all gonna be hundreds, then? Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. Oh, we got a 50k. That's huge. That's 5 more lock enemies I can buy. Another 50k, please. No. I think there's only 3 in here, but I'm gonna just double check this area down here first. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, gift shop comp. Where the hell is that? Gift shop. It's like in Utopia, right? Probably. I love this part. Utopia Airport gift shop, okay. We need to find the Shell Man. I'm gonna restock on subs. Oh, I didn't use any? Interesting. So we head over to the airport. I think it's on the Notopia side. Oh, wait a second. No, wait, I can just cross through this way now, right? Yeah. Mr. Match. Utopia Airport gift shop. I think it's from Departures, right? Gift shop. Anyone know where the gift shop is? It said it was in the airport, right? Did I fuck up? Into gift shop. I'm surprised it doesn't. Maybe if I check small comps in BN2. No. Girl near Natopia Airport gift shop. Natopia Airport gift shop. So that means it has to be in the airport. Ah. Got it. Now we need this 8.5% encounter to get a quad needle. And then S ranking, it seems like the highest probability or likelihood of getting the chip that we need. This is a comp that I've never been in. Lance P. I did not know that this comp existed. Clearly. Spikies. We got a shell man over there. A little shell boy. Let's wait for him to open his little hatch. Perfect. Any of the OPPAs yet? No, I haven't really been done anything fun this stream because Shadowman refused to show up for like way too long. I want to use a lock enemy. The Poison Pharaoh, yeah. Well, we'll get there, we'll get there. Okay. Out of 10. There is still a decently high chance I get one of these with a rank 10. So I'll just keep doing my best. But these combinations are kind of annoying. What, I have 2 full custs? We'll just burn some of these chips that are not quite as good here. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I can get another Toadman and then he... Oh shit. Wait, does elect chips, do they break through? No, they don't. Got an 8. Actually, there's a 50% chance that I get one with a level 8. It's just a different code. So 8s are fine. 9s are bad, it looks like. Oh no, wait, no. There is one code that I can get from a 9. That's pretty good. Please tell me this breaks through rocks. No, it doesn't. Oh, but it didn't matter. Nice. Dude. I might need Spice 3, I'm not actually sure. God, the Mythos soundtrack is so good. Stop giving me Moshis, what the hell? Maybe it's because Moshis were with the Shellman when I used it, but I thought it was Spiky's. IDK. IDC. Here we go. Nice little triple. Give me that quad. Come on. Dude. Maybe that's one of those encounters that maybe that is one of those encounters where the S rank almost guarantees the heat shot as opposed to the, what's it called? We'll see. Although, well then again, if an S rank is a 50% chance for quad needle, then the other 50 is probably heat shot in that case. Which means quad needle is still a possibility. Love to see it. What's next? 61. Blower. Pause. Ship trading Utopia Alley. Trader only? Trader only? Really? Oh, there's a trade for pop-up D. Also pause. Do I have a pop-up? I know I think I have it in my library, but I don't know if I have one. Pop-up eye. That sucks. Alright, I guess I need to fight mole enemies, which is annoying. Which is really a rush. Undernet 6. Ugh. That's really unfortunate. How long have I been going for? Okay. What if... I don't mind if this takes many streams for me to do, I was hoping to make more progress than just getting 6 chips. Then again, some of them were pretty rare, but... This one... Undernet 6, man. Maybe I skip this one for now. Come back to it. No. In which case, 65, 68, 70... Let's skip it for now and just see how many I can get within the next, I don't know, 30 minutes, hour. Mega Bunny. Enemy locations. Vending machine comp. Vending machine comp. Where the hell is the vending machine? That's gotta be... vending machine comp. There's no vending machines at Okaden for sure. Marine Harbor, maybe? Vending machine. This is like coffee maker comp, right? Yeah, coffee machine. They have a vending machine upstairs, maybe? No. In the lab? Probably not. Dr. Hikari is brave to send his own son to Kotobuki. I'm the brave one then, bitch. Oh, this is the boss theme mix, I think. Vending machine. Vending machine. It must be an AC/DC then, right? Wait, but... Dude, where on earth is this? Hold up. BN2 vending machine comp. It doesn't tell me where this is, though. Oh, wait, map guide? Hold up. Vending... Kotobuki. Okay, so no wonder. Going to Kotobuki. Although I guess I have to buy a different, or not buy, but I have to get a... Oh, never mind. Vending machine comp. Where's the vending machine at? Yeah, let's see if I can knock out some of these quote-unquote easier chips to acquire. And then I'll do some more boss grinding next time. Oh, nice. Lucky, lucky. First try, come on, let's go. First try, Zap Ring 3. Hell fucking yeah, boy. I was joking, but it worked. Have I been in here? I just want to make sure there's no mystery datas I missed. I guess I've been in here, but I just didn't fight the Mega Bunnies. But yeah, this is why I wanted to split up the BN2 and 3 post game for sure. Or at least do some of this before starting Dream Team. But if it takes me a week or two to knock this out, then that's perfectly fine with me. Next up, we skipped over the blower chip because that's going to be annoying. 68, so that's Satellite 3. 68 says Sparknoid. Apartment Comp 4, Autolock Comp Gospel Server 1. Okay, so this is like super late game. Apartment Comp 4. I don't know. Apartment Comp 1. Okay, so this is like, so the highest chance, so this is like the very late game Apartment Comp, I think. I don't know... I don't know this layout, like, as well as I probably should. Also, I need to hydrate more. Nice. So we're looking for Sparknoids. S rank is the highest thing. I have Time Bomb 3 already, because I had Time Bomb Z, I think. Which is what I used to destroy some of those obstacles in World 3 area. Which I will say, in BN3, it's nice that those are actually physically on the overworld. Oh, Red Devil. What does Red Devil give? Shadow 3 or whatever? Red Devil... Shadow 2. Let me just see if I have that real quick. Which I definitely have at least one Shadow chip, so... I might have skipped over it. No, I do have Shadow 2, okay. So I don't need to worry about that right now. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Got a Yord. We got a Sparknoid. A Sparknotes. Come on, first try, baby. Let's go. Damn. It's a good drop, though, but... Also, is there a more powerful version of Gospel to fight later? I feel like the answer is yes. This is better because I can get the double delete. Or no, wait, that's not a double delete because I fucked it up. If I did it from a standstill, it would have worked. Still an S. Still not the drop I need. Not what I'm looking for. Nope. There we go. Let's do this. What's my library at? 227? I'm thinking I started at 220. I ended up going for one of the longer... or one of the chips that's hardest to actually get, being Muramasa. And so I'm thinking, like, a lot of these other chips are not going to be nearly as arduous. Dude, seriously. As arduous to get, assuming I can get somewhat lucky with the drops. So I'm kind of thinking, like, if I can get... Dude, seriously. If I can get my library to 230, since I started at 220 on the dot, I think. That's 10 chips. And next time we can aim for another 10 chips, ideally more. Because I think using a sneak run to find Shadow Man was a mistake. So I will not do that for Napalm Man. And even then, sneak runs don't work in those late game areas, from what I recall. But then again, sneak runs shouldn't prevent bosses from being found, and yet with hub style it was. So maybe that is some unique property to hub style that is not talked about, because hub style is not a super common thing that people have. Alright, we already listened to this track, but I'm a little bit more concerned that these guys are actually kind of threatening. If I don't draw a good hand. Let me skip this one. This'll work. There it is. Satellite 3. Next, skipping 61, 70. Spice 2, Mashy. Gift shop comp. Oh yeah, we were just there, weren't we? At least I know where that is now, though. You can go to 30. Return to Marine Harbor, yes. Then we go to the airport. A little bit of a waste of time, but I'm not too upset about it. Almost made the same mistake again. It's a little slower to go that way. We leave. Then have to come back through departures. Yeah, it's actually in the terminal. So now we're looking for mashies, which are the green ones, not the purple ones. Whoops. Aha. Shit hand, though. Actually, no, it's not so bad, because once this poison mask does his thing, we can just do this. Spice 2. Nope. Not what I was looking for, but we can lock enemy. Which I could see myself doing some farming off stream, potentially, to save some time. Airman's better. Just because I guarantee the kill on The Mask, starring Jim Carrey. Yeah, having to move twice is kind of bad, isn't it? But I kind of have to do that to get around the mask, so... Like, at the very least, I could see myself farming for Zenny in Undernet 5, and or... No, we don't need Moshies. And or maybe even looking for those V2s for Napalm Man and Planet Man, considering how shitty the Shadow Man one was for Muramasa. And then just do the rest on stream. This is unfortunate. Can Toadman even hit these mask guys? I guess I can try it. Like, it should go just diagonally into him, right? Yeah. The mask is still there. That was an S somehow, okay. Well, I guess because I only moved once, wasn't it? Yeah. Or no, I moved twice. But I think... Y'all were saying more than twice, I think, is the limit there. Does this go through your little mask thing, or are you gonna be a bitch? Oh, you're a bitch. I see. I should have stepped on the front row. That's annoying. Because now I have to wait here for something that I can hit you with. Thankfully, I drew something that I can hit this guy with. Nice. Oh, lucky 7. Now we're moving. 61, we'll skip that for now. I keep saying we got everything up to 100 almost. So maybe this will be a fitting last chip for the night. Big Cloud, which I want to say... Yeah, I was seeing these guys in Undernet 5. So we can make a trip to Undernet 5, go for 50k drops. And then call it. That sounds good to me. I should have planned a little bit better before starting this project, but decent progress. Yeah, we'll go Marine Harbor. Because then we can grab these sub chips. Head to Under 5. Check the mystery data while looking for big clouds, which I definitely could have done while looking for Shadow Man. Okay, their encounter rate is surprisingly low too, which is kind of unfortunate. I keep fucking this up. It's this way. Because I need to go to ACDC area, and then it's this one. I might as well use the untrap now, too. I want to go for the screen, just because... Okay, not bad. Something. I love 04 soundtrack. These arrangements specifically, obviously. Because that shit... 04 soundtrack in its original iteration is kind of bad. Just because of the GBA being shitty. Check for greens. Get this big cloud, and that'll be pretty much everything up through 100. Damn it. Now you decide to show up. Look who decided to show his fucking face. After all you put me through. Oh, I've got a life sword. I'd rather probably use this first. Watch me get another Muramasa from this, I'm gonna be so pissed. But like not actually, because I cannot conjure emotion right now. Nice. Does this give you iframes? I want to say it does. Yeah, it does. Nice. The Toadman kill. Lit. Nope, just Shadow Man 3. That's fine, though. It's good chip trader fodder. Does putting in rare chips in the chip trader affect the outcome? Because I want to say it does based on my experience. If I can get a big cloud here, it seems like the drop rate's pretty high, actually. Or wait, depending on health, so. We got it, though. 230. Skip that one. 107. Let me just see what I'm missing real quick. We'll go through it. 107. Yeah, the ball chips. Aqua Ball, Elect Ball, Heat Ball. 111. Lava Dragon. Then a big chunk that I already have. Candle 2. That shouldn't be too bad because it's a 2. Yeah, so 145. Anubis. Oh, that's a Pharaoh Man one. Oh shit. Okay. So Pharaoh Man, Napalm Man, and Planet Man are gonna require more farming. 152. Drop down. Yeah, that's an infamous one. Shadow 3, and then what's 158? Undershirt. Chip trading. What does this require? All of the auras? Dude. Of specific codes, too. Shit. This is probably going to be more of a project than I anticipated, but 161. What's 161? Leaf Shield, yeah. 167 and 168. Life Aura 2 and Life Aura 3. So that's going to be from fighting Scuttles or Scuttleists and Base. So I'm fine with that, because I'm down to fight Base. Then again, if Base's encounter rate is insanely shit, then that's just going to suck. 176. Holy Panel. Oh, I don't have a Holy Panel, okay. At least I know how to get those. It shouldn't be too bad. 181. Anti-damage. Chip trading, again. Shadow Man 1, 2, and 3. Wait, I probably... Oh, maybe I don't have that, but I could chip order from Higsby, right? Because I don't know if I, like, have all of these. Yeah, I just have Shadow Man 3. Shit. Well, let's check these greens. Dude. Ores aren't that bad. Oh, the chip codes they asked for is pretty common. That's good. That's good. Please be 50k, please. What a waste. What else am I missing? What was I on, like 176? 181 was anti-damage, right. 183. Anti-Navi. Oh, it's a purple mystery data. That's not bad at all. Oh, but I'm gonna have to do one of those blockades. Oh, fuck. Okay. Do I have unlockers? I should make sure I have some just in case. Yes, I do. $183. And then that's it until Navi chips. So actually, it really doesn't seem that bad. Like, there's a bunch of chips I have to get from base. I need Planet Man V2, I need Napalm Man V2, I need Poison, I need Anubis. So these three guys, these last three, I need to farm for that. For those chips. And then, like, Anti-Navi will save her next time. Anti-Damage is a trade. Yeah, you're right. And I bet I might be able to knock that out real quick, actually, because I don't have the I didn't save a lot of my lower rank Navi chips, like I probably should have. But I should be able to buy them from Higsby's, right? Like chip order them or something. Please tell me that's a thing in this game. Wait a second. Wait a second, there's no Higsby's in this game. No. No. Don't tell me that I'm gonna need to fight Shadow Man for his V1 and V2 again. Is that what I'm gonna have to do? Ugh. Maybe I was in over my head for this. Maybe I should have prepped better. But I got 10 chips this time. Trade is in the airplane. Yeah, the only issue is that I don't have those Shadow Man 1 and 2s anymore. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to fight Shadow Man over and over again, but I'm gonna have to, like, play poorly to get his 1 and 2. Fuck Shadow Man, dude. I'm so pissed at that guy right now. Unless I can find someone on Reddit or something that will trade me some of these, because that would definitely help out. That would definitely help. And I'm gonna need to do some PvP stuff to get the special chips anyway, right? For one of the stars. That's pretty annoying. But yeah, I might do some, like... I might do some Zenny farming, at the very least. And while I'm in under 5, I guess... Okay, we just gotta take it slow. Just gotta take it slow. I gotta not be like, you know, gotta finish this now kind of thing. We'll take it slow. I got 10 chips. Next time we can aim for another 10. And the following time, aim for the final 10. Assuming it'll take like 3 to 4 hours, these following streams. But that's actually pretty decent progress. The only game that requires net trading Navi chips. Yeah, I've never heard of anything like that before. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was the only one with that. But yeah, this will be a journey. This will be a journey. And even if I need to put this down and do Dream Team for a while, but I'm down to do this for at least a few streams in a row, like for sure Friday. And maybe we just see where I'm at by the end of next week or something. Give it like 4 or 5 streams. And then if I'm still not done, then that would be kind of surprising, but consistently someone asking for secret chips now and then on Reddit. I also think Space Cowboy has the PC version, so we could always do it that way. Where we PvP. We could just PvP like whatever, and then trade the chips over for whoever wins them or whatever. Go from there. Or make a post on Reddit. Because I could also make a post on Reddit or something about, like... Or GameFAQs or some shit about needing, trades. Because that would also help. I'm not above trading for some of these rarer chips. Even though it wouldn't be as earned. And then again, I did BN1 without trading at all, so, like... Doing BN2 without trading at all would be something I could say. I guess. Yeah, I might just farm for Zenny. At the very least, so I have like plenty of Zenny for lock enemies and shit as we go. But that's pretty much all for me. Next time we'll aim to hit 240 in the library, and if we get past that, so be it. And we'll just kind of go from there.